something was still missing. Last week I talked about how the Glowforge that I bought in 2020 really helped rekindle my passion and helped me create the butterfly items that I had been longing to make for decades and really couldn't because I couldn't cut the intricate shapes. And that was great for a while because, again, the beautiful butterflies and the colors always inspired me, and I was happy for a while. But after a bit, I still longed to make some of the bird items because birds had been my most popular theme for decades, and so I longed to carve some of those again. And so I set out to try to think of some things I could make there. And at one of the craft shows I had been doing, I found a guy and he made these wooden feathers, and it was in this a wooden feather, and inside it had the cocopelli, which of course the native style art is close to my heart. So I was interested in that. So I bought it as an ornament. But that's really what inspired me to think about making feathers like that size, which is about 7.5 inches or so, and then making it into, instead of the things like the cocopelli inside, because again, I'm always trying to do my own things, I tried to make it into something more realistic. And again, so I took the shape of the bird's feather. I did get a book on bird feathers, and so it shows the colors and the different shapes of the feathers. Now, again, some things, the feather that I choose to make the shape of is not always a feather that might have those intricate colors on it, but it is related to the bird itself. And then I take it from there, and then I make a cutout in the center, like you can do with the wood cutouts, but the difference with the wood cutouts, they are still pretty flat, whereas with the leather, I can really make them 3D. And again, I'm not sure how well that will show on the camera, but that's the heron, and you can see its head sticks out and so forth, so it really does have dimension to it, which I think is what makes them very unique. You can't do that with wood because you can't mold the wood and get it to stick out like that. But I can have trees stick out and so forth. So the first ones I made for these were, of course, the birds that I loved most. The cardinal, which I see around here, loons being my favorite, were one of the ones I did right off. But I have a lot of other birds around here. I have the downy woodpecker, I have the pileated woodpecker, I have a red-tailed hawk, I have a barred owl, I have chickadees, I have blue jays, I have indigo bunting, I have bluebirds, I've seen a scarlet tanager, and those are just to mention the more colorful varieties that I have around here. So just in my yard, which again is over this way, the sun is shining too much for me to show you down the field in front of my house, but it is beautiful. And so more recently, I started doing more of the 3D birds like this. So I have something like this. Again, now this is part of a giveaway I have now. This is the grand prize. But I also have this with a great horned owl, which the owls were my most popular line this past year. The great horned owl, this one, and I have it in a cardinal. So that's something else I'll be coming out with more of, these 3D decor pieces to hang on your wall. And what's nice about these being leather, they are so lightweight. All you need is a thumbtack to hold them up, a push pin. It does not take, even sticky tack or so, it's going to hold it up. It's not very heavy. So now, once I started making these again, I started making them in all the different birds that I found around here. And then, of course, I branched off into some other, ones like the great horned owl is not something I have seen in my yard, but certainly something seen around here. So it continues. The purple finch was a newer one this year. That is a state bird for New Hampshire, and somebody had requested that. So if there's a certain bird you are interested in, please let me know, and I will do my best to create it. And they come in that size as well as a smaller size. So this is more of an ornament size. And that's the loon, of course. And then again, the larger size. So compared, I like to do this outside. I have big and little sizes. And again, extremely lightweight, so either size really could go, hang on a tree, a wall. People hang them in their cars, all sorts of things. So other things that I have going on, next week I'm going to talk about, again, this helped rekindle my passion for a while, but I still, miss carving the scenes, really, and the nature, the wildlife behind it. Now, the thing like the barred owl gave me a little bit of carving in the background of that. So then I expanded into a wildlife collection. So that's what I'll be talking about next week, and that, again, has been a very popular collection. So that's what I'll be talking a little bit more about then. Also, that will be getting close to the end of my giveaway. I think ends next week. You can enter to win that barred owl piece I had, swallowtail butterfly earrings, or a Luna moth bookmark are all things that are in my giveaway. So you can find places to join that on Facebook, Instagram, my website, and so forth. And free to enter. Other things that I have coming up, again, after the giveaway, I'll be announcing a new program called the Bird and Butterfly Treasure Box, where I'll be giving items such as, again, will arrive in your mailbox once a month, items like that in the giveaway that you'll surprise each month what it's going to be. But one month it will be a bird item, next month it will be a butterfly item, and it will go back and forth, and it will be a mystery item each time, so you get all different things. And that I'll be talking more about, again, as April approaches. And again, join my email if you want to have knowledge about all these things that are going on and find out where to get more information on them and so forth. Joining my email would be the best way to do that, and you'll be able to find a link for that, again, somewhere. Thank you very much. That's it for now. Have a great day. Bye.